Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age for the Sony PlayStation 4. Hey, good to have you here. Alrighty. So we're gonna go like directly down in the Lowtown in like 2 minutes. I just wanna see where I am. I just wanna show you, just kind of shoot upward through this, and then I'm gonna just head over and use the stairs, go down to Lowtown. Good stuff. Off the clock, I kind of ventured out into like XII stuff and all the desert stuff a little bit, just to kind of explore. There we are. Level up and learn a couple of licenses. Since we're still really early on, you can see my gil and my playing time. Didn't I tell you, you can spend a lot of time doing stuff without doing anything, really. Like, we haven't done much as far as story goes, but 3+ hours. Yeah, man. This is satisfying. This is satisfying. The way Final Fantasy XII set up its, its system, basically. The system of leveling up or learning new things. I think it's a good one, you know? I like Final Fantasy XII's. I liked Final Fantasy IX system. Final Fantasy X system was okay, but you know, man, when you really think about it, Final Fantasy X system is a little bit linear, a little bit straightforward. I mean, yeah, you can break off. You know, I know, you can break off. You can kind of do what you want to do as far as as far as the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X. But the license board in 12, I think I prefer that more. Imagine Final Fantasy XII's license board in a Final Fantasy X instead. I think, I don't know, man. You can see everything that's kind of around us so far. And I'll be in a fortress, the town. Like, yeah, I've explored this land. The waterway. Not really anything yet. The Giza Plains. I actually poked my head in there, kind of by accident, when I was walking around the Ester Sand. I didn't do anything. I want to save the Giza Plains for you guys. I didn't want to touch it. And actually, we're going to be going to that next. So anyway, let's explore this kind of place. All the goods. People are selling foods, and ooh, this would be fun to just kind of walk around in real life. Go to Thailand. Not many Imperials round here. Just the way I likes it. Always walking about, their night soil smells better than the rest of ours. The Knights of Dalmasca, they knew how to treat a person with respect. Hey there, Vaughn. Glad to see you're all right. You may want to think twice before picking up Imperial pockets, though. You always were raising some kind of trouble. I remember Rex was always fussing at you about one thing or another. Those were the days. This is Rex's friend. That's kind of an interesting find, don't you think? You know, I mean, come on. Sometimes it's kind of like you forget that these two were brothers. I mean, you may not know this game, but the deeper we get into the game, I don't know. It's just like, oh yeah, those two were brothers, right? Yeah, huh. I guess. Sure. Alright. I mean, there's not much to do around here. I've heard people talking about some easy way to move around the city. You'd think it'd be running now that the guard is back to normal. Camera angles sometimes. I'm running an errand for the boss. He works us like dogs, that blah boss. Yeah. I was hunting that rogue tomato, but someone else got to it first. Don't know who, but I'm none too happy about it. Oh, yeah, that was me. I never imagined Rabanastar to be so delightful. And with Lord Vane ruling the city, it's sure to prosper as never before. Miguelo played his hand well. Not everyone is lucky enough to be the provisioner for the council's feat. I've some catching up to do. The bazaar is one of the few places in Rabanastar where people can go to let off some steam. Hopefully the new council won't do anything to change that. And yeah, there is clan provisionary here. Green magics, man. Yeah, we're not dealing with that right now. What's your story? Oh, hello. I wanted to thank you again for your help. Our shipment arrived safely and business has been brisk. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten our arrangement. Go to a nearby shop, and any will do, and look in the bazaar goods. I put together a little something from the goods we received. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Wait a minute. Did I just activate that now? Seriously? So then this should work, right? Oh, wow. New bazaar goods are now available. See, I could have, you could have gone through the whole game without talking to that one individual, and... Now this is something I don't know if I recall. It's pretty pricey. I don't think we're meant to get to it right now. See, they're going to give you the whole game to actually finally talk to that someone. Text dating from antiquity. Tactics and guidance. What the hell is this? I don't remember what this... Forgotten Grimoire. Forgotten Grimoire. It's like strategy? Hey, in the comment section, give me a heads up. Remind me, jog my memory or whatever. Enlighten me, inform me. What the hell is that one about again? Welcome to the Muthrab Bazaar. Finest goods in all Rabanastor. Deals not to be missed. Well, okay, goodbye then. See you later. The parade's really bringing him out, ain't it? Put my friend here in a foul mood. Says he don't care to be pushed, pulled, and or pressed. Alright, I think I'm over it. We're finally gonna go down below, and we're gonna speak to old Dallin, whatever this kook. Oh, we haven't met him yet, have we? He's a kook! Here we go. Stairs to the Lowtown. Oh dear. Now, if I recall, the Lowtown is like... It's like a crazy maze, kinda. It's just like all over the place. Oh dear. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. People sell some stuff. Is this where the poor live? Or, I mean, what's the deal with down here? Wasn't easy coverting Lowtown into someplace livable. I remember when it was nothing more than a maze of storehouses. Just look at these hanging rugs, for example. May not be much, but they help make the place a little more homey. Oh, thank you for that information. See, we're learning. Right. Now, guys, if this was the original Final Fantasy XII, I do believe this is one of the treasures we shouldn't open, but now that we're playing the Zodiac Age version, I don't think it matters. Oh no, too late! No, I believe I received comments. Oh, Dave, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. In this version, it doesn't matter. I mean, because originally you don't open them, and later on in Final Fantasy XII, you can acquire, like, a really nice weapon, right? It's not the first time a Final Fantasy game, or just any kind of game, has pulled one of those maneuvers, right? Time was I had a shop up in the city. Look what they've driven me to. Breaks my heart to think about it. Yeah, these are poor, poor fools living down here in squalor. Ah, okay, I'm getting close to where I want to. I mean, actually, didn't we start in the Lowtown when we met Vaughn? Yeah, I mean, that's right. Sometimes I play down in the alley in front of old Dallin's, but I ain't supposed to go up to Southgate. Nope. Ba 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 ba. Everyone clap when they clap. Ba 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 ba. Clap. Clap. Ba 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 ba. Clap. Music's appropriate. If the Empire's protecting us now, how come we had to fight him before? Doesn't make any sense to me. My daughter won't talk to me unless we come to some out-of-the-way place like this. Says it's not right to the kids what lost their moms. Did the Empire invade so we'd be forced to live like this? Alright. So down here, this is kind of like, how do we get down here? Yep. Here we go. Traveling merchant. Let's see what you got. Onion bombs. Yeah, I'm pretty stocked up. And I still got a little gill to spare. And, let's see. Oh, Bazaar, that's right. Oh, just that thing. Yeah, I'm pretty cleaned up. Pretty cleaned up, man. Ready to roll. I don't want to go, how do we gotta get around this again. Navigating through some of this is just like, ugh. Here we go. Old Dallin. Ah, yeah. Old Dallin's down here. This place looks familiar. Oh, why are you a patient boy? Vaughn, is that you? Can't remember the last time I saw you down here to visit old Dallin. Okay. Old Dallin was telling me how this place was once a great storehouse. That explains the passage up to Southgate. Back when they were moving freight and caravans from Giza Plains through Southgate, they must have needed doors this large to pass through. Huh. Pity this is the only one that still works. Ooh, information. You know it's important when the camera moves like that. Oh, you know, I kind of semi didn't mean to do that. No, don't do it, Vaughn. So yeah, this... You can enter Southgate through here. I'll show you where it is on the map. And there's Giza Plains right through there. I like Giza Plains. I recall some sort of busy work being slightly irritating, or I could totally be misremembering that. What do you guys think? Am I misremembering? Oh, here's another one of them. Whoopee whoopee. Whoopity-doo there. Alright, old Dallin. He's in there. I can't see him. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Okay. Hello?
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dallin. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So, this, crescent stone, can I have it? Then I can find that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by Southgate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. There you go. Like I said, we're going to Giza. I need that sunstone, Vaughn. You should start by talking to the nomads on Giza Plains. Yeah. You never blink, by the way. I want you to pay attention to all the cutscenes with this guy. This guy never blinks. And I mean, some of the characters also don't during cutscenes, but it's this guy's eyes. Dallin has crazy eyes. They're just crazier than the average eyes. Oh dear. You go on the Giza Plains? Be careful. You may want to talk with the Moogle from the Cartographers Guild in the Southern Plaza before you leave for Giza. It can't hurt to have a map. Cartographers. I don't know, man. Oh boy. This is gonna be a recurring thing. Pronunciations. Let's see. Giza Plains. Hang a right here, and I'm practically at South Gate. This'll be easy. I always found it a little disappointing, excuse me, in Final Fantasy XII that, hey, I'm Vaughn, and I'm reading your dialogue. Why aren't you speaking it, Vaughn? I always thought, you know, okay, they came out with Final Fantasy X, and the actors in Final Fantasy X read every single bit of their dialogue. If it's coming out of Auron's mouth, it'll be read by Auron, you know? All the dialogue will be read. Not by you. It'll be spoken out loud by the voice actor. Same with Titus. Same with Yuna. All the main characters, man. And even like some medium ranked characters, I guess you could say. I mean, yeah, you get the NPCs like Mr. Person right here walking around in, let's say, oh, I don't know, Besaid, right? And, you know, he's not gonna speak dialogue to you. You're gonna have to read it. But, I don't know, what about, Luzu and Gata, or, I don't know, take another character like that, right? Giza's down there. That dialogue's gonna be read. Final Fantasy X-2 came out, actually, and it was a step backwards. And all of a sudden, like, you know, you would have Yuna's text box there, and it wasn't read out loud by the actress. And then Final Fantasy XII came out, and it was kind of the same deal. You know, during the cutscenes, spoken dialogue, but then it would just, like, stop and skip to that last scene you saw, and, like, there's your example right there. But then, of course, Final Fantasy XIII came out, and it was like, okay. And that was a good thing that Final Fantasy XIII did. That was a good decision they made to have, like, the big heads, man. The main characters, every single bit of their dialogue is read out loud. As far as I can recall with Final Fantasy XIII, I'm pretty sure I'm right. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to talk to anyone here. Maybe we'll touch this. Just, and we can teleport, but we don't have any stones. Yeah. The teleport crystals, which are always like that orangish color, are very useful. Yes. So guys, we're gonna head out to Giza Plains. Unfortunately, you know when you get to a new piece of land, they kind of like give you that view? I'm kind of mad I won't be able to show it to you. It's like 2 seconds. Here we are. I mean, it wasn't really too much, but I like to show you like all the new sections, and it's nice. Every time you get to a new area, they do that little like pan around to show you the land from up above slightly or whatever. It's kind of cool. So Giza Plains, music's playing. The enhanced version, I suppose, yeah? Of course. Hoo-ah! Hyenas now. Wolfies. Now hyenas. Die. And of course you got these things. What are they called? Oh, rabbits, of course. They look like rabbits. Let's kill it. Look at that fluffy ass tail. I thought he was pulling a Nico and carrying like a big bag. Nico. Secret of Mana. Of course, actually, it's not a bag. It's a hood he pulls over his head. I always thought for so long, and I still just consider it like his bag of goods, his wares that he sells, you know? Like he's pulling it over his back, and it's like kind of over. It kind of makes no sense, but I don't care. That was the great part of 16-bit and 8-bit and the old bits. So yeah, the Giza Plains theme is pretty awesome. It's a good one. It's a good one. Shouldn't do much of this. I don't really. I'm pretty large and in charge. Pretty strong right now. Get out of the way. Don't you hate that? Damn it. Okay, X marks the spot, bruh. In the distance, you can see like those crazy glowy tower things. I don't know, towers? What would you call them? Structures? Monuments? Wow, interesting. Listening to this part for the first time, it's a little different. It's a little HD remastered. I wonder why they didn't call this like Final Fantasy XII HD Remaster. Part of me feels like they shouldn't have called Final Fantasy X HD Remaster now. They should have, 10 and 10 too. It should have been like Final Fantasy X something Spira something. I don't know, man. Some title. Whatever. Should we go down here? Oh, I can't get down there. That's too big of a jump, man! Are you crazy? You'll kill yourself! Okay, we're into the village. Nomads, right? Ah, peaceful nomad music. Yeah, we're in here. We'll talk to whoever we need. Ooh, what are you selling? Hello! How you doing? Alright there. Swords, katana, spear, poles! Ain't having none of it. I got the dagger. So now, forevermore, you're gonna have the bazaar there available, and you're gonna be like, oh, is there some? Oh, right. There's nothing to do here. Hey there. We don't see many travelers through here. If there's something you're looking for, you should talk to our elder. She's over by the tent. Those two must have gotten into a fight again, no doubt about it. That Jin, always getting into trouble. But this time, Roklo was with them too. I wonder what's going on. Roklo, Tot, and Jin went out into the plain, but Jin still hasn't come back. To tell the truth, I'm a bit worried. Something's up, but Roklo and Tot aren't talking. They don't have to, though. It's written all over their faces. Okay. This is the Nomad Elder. Let's wait a second. The men are off on their business while the women mind the village. Even the children do their part. They make their mistakes, of course, but they learn from them. That's fantastic there. If I recall correctly, this is an HB refiller, right? Kind of like in 10. Hey, don't I kill you things? Looks like it has an itch on its back. I'll scratch it, man. Whatever. Don't worry, they won't bite. These cockatrices are tame as can be. They just the fluffiest, cutest things you've ever seen? Kill them! Ooh, this is a big boy. Let's eat this sucker. Oh, yeah! Looks hungry. Look at these interesting creatures, huh? Final Fantasy XII did a good job with their creatures. Yeah, real good job. Dig it. Dig it, man! Oh yeah, you. Oh, can we buy a map from you? Cartographer? Is that the one? I'm just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds, Kupo, but the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Yes! I feel like I missed one of these somewhere already. Fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. Yeah! That's gonna help us out. And it's now complete. Boppity boo. Yeah. There we go. Hey! So this is Giza. Oh yeah. Now you can see where I poked my head into from the Ester Sand, right? Over there. Kind of it all connects, more or less. So, we got a lot of busy work, sort of, here in the Giza Plains. Oh, right, the Nomad Village is, like, right in the middle. Got a little over there, kind of middle section, and a big chunk there at the bottom. Okay. Now, I do remember we're going to have some busy work here, guys. Who else should I talk to before the Elder? What about these two? Sorry, but could you come back later? Gotta finish work, or I can't play. You've come from the city? Our village may be small, but you are welcome here. Our village moves with the seasons, and when the rain comes, Giza fills with water, so we cannot stay. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, you guys aren't that far from the city. It's pretty, like, nothing here. There's no grass, really. Looks really shitty. Why don't you just leave? Come on, why do you live here? Have you come to see the dark crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is the Sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you like to hear my offer? No. Of course. Our troubles need not concern you. Okay, I'm just kidding. Alright, what do you want from me? See? I scratch your back, you scratch mine, man. Seems you haven't given up on finding a sunstone just yet, but as I said, we do not part with the fruits of our labors lightly. If you are serious, then hear my offer. What's your offer? The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Hey! Fancy seeing you here. Penelo joins the party. Cool, man. Guess what? I saw Jin off in the south part of the plains, in the Crystal Glade. He was right by a small crystal. I asked if he wanted to come back to camp with me, but he said he still had some work to finish up. The Crystal Glade is to the south of our village. Just head out into Giza Plain and wind your way down south. We take breaks in the glade, since monsters seem to stay away from it. I was a little worried because Jin looked like he might have been hurt, but I was afraid to push him too hard to come back. I'm wondering if I did the right thing. I don't know. And then, yeah, what about you, village elder? I thought you were going to give me the skinny. It can be quite hot here in Giza, but it's not all that bad if you can find a nice spot in the shade. take care before heading out into the plains. Our children don't leave without making the proper preparations. Neither should you. Oh, I've gotten better information from the others. You didn't really help me at all. The men are off on their business, while we women mind the village. Even the children do their part. They make their mistakes, of course, but they learn from them. I don't think one's learning from him right now. Then again, you came back? What, are you just hanging out and letting, what's his name, Jin die? A slow death? Whatever. Hey, real quick, how about we check Penelo out here? Equipment. Looks like she has some of the stuff. I don't think I have anything else to optimize. Dagger and cotton cap and cotton shirt. Okay, cool. Licenses, though. Oh, not yet? Oh, okay, we can. Ooh, guys, another question. I think I want to make her a white mage. Yeah? We can't make her... No, that's Vaughn, so we can't... Oh, I can? Really? Can I duplicate? I just assumed I wouldn't be able to do something like that. But I can? Or if I hit yes, will it be like, no, that's already picked. But it's giving me the option right here. So, I mean, yeah, Sword Masters, Black... Ooh, Black Mage. I don't know, man. I'm already thinking ahead, and... Here's another thing. Can we pick one or two? I forget that, too. See, if we can pick two, then that would make my choices a lot easier. But I just don't remember, man. I think it was just one. So I'm thinking White Mage for Penelo. Well, you can leave me your comments on things, guys. Before I head out into the Giza Plains, yeah, I'm going to call it a wrap right here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, leave me those comments. Tell me what you think. Like always, guys, you can follow me. Right there. X marks the spot. You can follow me on social media, Patreon, links, all that stuff in the video description below. I'm Dave the Usher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I will see you guys next time. I am out.